Hi, I'm Kyra. I'm a New Hampshire doula. I also serve parts of Maine, and today our topic is Hyperemesis Gravidarum. We're going to call it HG for the sake of this video, so I don't have to keep saying that. So, what is HG? I had it, and I want to inform you all because it is hell on earth. Anyway, it is extreme and persistent nausea and vomiting in pregnancy. It is not your typical morning sickness. It is 10 times worse than that. It can lead to severe dehydration. It can lead to several hospital visits because most people need IV fluids because we're just so dehydrated from throwing up, and it's awful. So what's the difference between HG and morning sickness then? HG can last throughout your entire pregnancy. It usually does not subside. There are things that you can do to help it, but it doesn't go away until, after you have your baby. Morning sickness, on the other hand, usually gets better during the second trimester. This doesn't necessarily mean that it will completely go away, but it usually eases for most people, where HG is just so persistent. You are throwing up several times a day. Most people are bedridden. It is hard to do your daily tasks. It's hard to even really drink water. That's why we end up in the hospital with IVs. What can treat HG? So, as we said before, IV fluids. You can also take vitamin B6. Sometimes they'll also have you pair it with Unisom. Discuss this with your OBGYN, and do not just do that without discussing this, because you also need to be diagnosed. This isn't just something that they know. Acupuncture can help. That is more of a herbal, natural way of handling things. Eating ginger or drinking anything gingery they typically are prescribing Zofran for the nausea. This doesn't necessarily mean it will take it away. It may help, it may not. It's case to case. For me, it didn't help. To be completely transparent here, I did take Zofran for a while. Nothing was helping. I did the vitamin B6 and the Unisom. That also was not helping. I was severely sick to the point where I was barely getting out of bed. I could not go for car rides without puking all through the car. I just couldn't do anything, and it was debilitating. So I ended up using plant medicine. I discussed this with my providers, and I highly encourage everybody to do the same if that is the route you pursue during this. There is no right or wrong way. I just would rather you be safer than sorry, especially in today's world. So make sure you're getting your plant medicine from reliable sources as well, like dispensaries. Only dispensaries. And yeah, that's HG. No fun. I hope none of you experience that, but if you do, I hope you find what works for you.